to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I am your girl Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Purr. And I am drinking a little bit of water here because hydration is important. I got a little juice with me still. I'm still on my childish, behavior, but got a little juice. And yeah, but I do also have my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup merch, period. And yes, 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 I am here. I am back. We are back. I'm here by myself because Logan is a little under the weather. So feel better, Logan. I'm here. I got you back. But yeah, it's me right now because Love Island. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's best that I'm here by myself because I have rants, I have thoughts, I have mm, mm, I have thoughts. Have lots of thoughts. And and I know we started a little bit late, a little bit behind because I had to get myself together. I literally had to get myself together to see, come through. Even when they can't be here, they are here. That's what I'm talking about. And I know you got thoughts. I know you do. And I know if you felt better, you would be here to have your thoughts. But, drop them in the comments because I will share your thoughts as well. But I have thoughts. And so I had to get myself together so I could clearly give my thoughts on everything that happened in this episode. But I'm going to jump all the way into all of that. But before we do, y'all know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button on this channel and all of our other channels because we are on a mission to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. So we are doing our best to do that. And yeah, it's we just need your help. We just need you to subscribe. That's it. Hit that button. Subscribe here if you are a fan of competitive reality television or love dating shows. Some of them, well, Love Island anyway. I always put that out there. But yeah, subscribe to this channel so we can get 1,000 new subscribers, and then we can have a lot of fun things that gets unlocked here on YouTube. So help us out, and then of course subscribe to all of our channels. Um, because they are on the same mission and we want to have 1,000 subscribers all across the Cup Network. So if you're a fan of Drag or Drag Race, a fan of Eurovision Song Contest, or a fan of WWE Wrestling, all those channels will suit you. So go click in the link tree below in our description and click on all of the links, subscribe to all those channels, and that'll be great. Also, if you need to check us out on the go, we have our audio podcast links. Click on that link, follow us so you'll know anytime we have videos drop there, you will be able to listen and go. Our Patreon is heating up this month, so please check out our Patreon. Join our Patreon, see what we do behind the scenes, get some early access things that will come out later in the channel or some things that won't come out on the channel. So check that out. Do all the things, and we appreciate you. So yeah, I'll put that up. Yeah, message from Logan to you guys. I won't read it, but you all can read it. Oh, but if you're listening, hi. I'm sorry I feel gross. Being on camera sounds horrible, but I am certainly here. So be prepared to get some thoughts from Logan throughout this episode as well. Let's get into it. I don't have time to waste because I have thoughts. And we're going to start with what started off this episode. If you all caught the last episode that we did the other day, you know how I feel about this girl and this boy. Um, Have my thoughts changed about them? No. No. It's first and foremost, ha, says Logan. It's just no. I don't. I don't like her. I think she is the mean girl that y'all wanted Alandria to be so badly. Um, and I just, I don't. We know this man is here to play the game. He is only here to win that money. And once, if he wins that money, they are not staying together. He's not going to want to be with this girl afterwards, to me. I don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong. And I like I say, everything here is alleged. I just, this man's here to play. I'm only wanting them here to see the crash and burn. Honestly, that is honestly, I am only here, want them here to see the crash and the burn. I don't think they are going to last any longer than this villa. And then when the burn happens, it's going to be an epic crash and burn. And I'm okay with that. I think that will be the entertainment and the drama that we need. I hate that we have to have, the entertainment off of their pain, but they set us up for this. They lobbed it to us, and now we have to take it. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. They are not. Ugh. She was so ugly to Amaya without even talking to her. All because Amaya, the bombshell, came and did what bombshells do. And she's like, she's so messy. She has ulterior motives. She did. What? What? Hello? She came in and did what a bombshell does. She came in and she bombshelled. She picked someone who she thought looked good and said, I want you and to kiss you. And I have questions of her because why was this animosity towards Amaya and not also Hannah? Because did not Hannah pick Jeremiah to kiss too in the challenge? Oh yeah, she did. She did. She did pick him. But you didn't have no smoke for her. She wasn't out. She wasn't called out her name. You didn't call her a B word. You didn't call her out her name. But you had all that smoke for Amaya when hello. Mm, okay, sure, okay, but you called her out her name before even talking to her. It was just rude. It was horrible. I mean, like it's the where like it's so frustrating for me to watch that. It was so frustrating for me to watch that because that girl didn't do anything but do what she was supposed to do as a bombshell. But that was last episode. And so this episode, we do see the first thing off is them having a conversation where her just like, I mean, like we saw her kiss you, Jeremiah. They in a speakeasy, by the way. She's like, we saw you kiss her, and like you really weren't trying to kiss her. You really weren't giving anything. You weren't trying to kiss her. Were you kissing her? Were you kissing her? I'm like, you just answered the question. Why are you asking the question you just answered? Like, hello. But then Jeremiah was like, I mean, I did kiss her, but not like going. And I'm like, he did kiss her. He did. He kissed her back. He wasn't sitting there with his lips tight and he go, I'm not kissing you. He ain't move his head. He kissed her back. But that's what he was supposed to do because it was a challenge. It was a challenge. So why are we tripping about a challenge? But okay, okay. Like it was so weird. But then after he still was like, but I like what we got. It's fine. We're good. And she's like, I mean, I know. I mean, we're good. I mean, right? We're good. Yeah. She's still so insecure and she's still so scared that this man is going to leave her. And she has every right to be scared because that man is going to leave her. They are going to send in a bombshell that is just his type to a T. And we are about to watch him shake his head and be turning because he don't want a kid. He don't want a kid. He's saying it's fine. He wants to win. And you know what? If somebody comes in and if he doesn't get somebody to turn his head, he's going to try to ride this whole thing out with you because he wants to win the money. But the problem is, Jeremiah, we know you want to win. We know you want to win. We know. We know you want to win. And so you you put it out there. So now we don't want you to win because we know you only want to win. And so that is the problem. That is, you played your cards a little too early. I don't know what to tell you. You played your cards too early. It's just I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not here for it. Whatever. But they're fine right now. We do see Amaya go and talk to Jeremiah late the next day, and she meets him on the dock, and they're talking, and she's like, I mean, I didn't come in with any ill intentions to be disrespectful or anything. I just, did what I had to do. He was like, oh, no, no, it's fine. You didn't do anything wrong. She's like, I know I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just saying I didn't know what the relationship status of what was going on. I know how closed off y'all were. And he's like, I mean, we're not closed off. I mean, but we really do like each other, blah, blah, blah. And if you want to put me for a chat, that's fine. We can talk, but it'll probably stay platonic. And it's like, okay. Okay. Amaya knew. She's like, yeah, it's done. We're going to stop this right now. No point. No worries. We move. And so she basically tells the girls that in the dressing room. And that's when we get hooked. Oh my God, you're so great. Oh, now she's good. Now she's good. Because she don't want your man no more. Now she's good. Now we can forget about calling her out of her name. And she's great now because she don't want your man. Uh, I mean, I forgot. We don't know what show we on now because we thought we was on find the first person we hook up with, and that's it. We're done. And it's like, uh, shout out to Ace though. Shout out to Ace for literally telling her, saying what we've been saying this whole time with her. Like, he was like, you just think nobody wants, she was like, I mean, we're not closed off. We can talk. If people want to pull me for a chat, that's fine. They can pull me for a chat. I'm here for it. And I would love that. And I would talk to them. But, I just have my feelings. And he was like, you are not approachable. The way you and Jeremiah set yourself up, y'all are not approachable. Nobody is going to want to come in and talk to y'all because y'all are not approachable. And she's like, I mean, well, we're not close enough. He was like, y'all, it's day 4. It's day 4. Like, hello. It's day 4. You, what? And she's like, I mean, I know, I know, I know. But he was like, but it's day 4. Day 4. Like, hello. It's day freaking 4. Don't. And then she finally says what we already do. She was like, and you know what? I don't care. I don't care that it's day 4. And we know you don't care. We get it. Fine. Just say that. Just say you closed off because this whole back and forth and I mean, I'm open for chats. We're not, you're closed off. Just say you're closed off. And if that is the case, in my personal opinion, if you're closed off and the two of you are closed off, then it's time for you to go. It's time for y'all to bounce. Y'all found what you wanted, and now you can bounce together. Because once you are locked down and done, the experiment is over for us like we don't want to just watch y'all be coupled all the time. Like we want people to explore and see different, connections and see who likes who and figure out what. For me personally, if y'all done found what you came here looking for, it's time to go. But that's just me personally. Everybody might not feel that way, and that's fine. Everybody might not feel like that. But I personally am like, yeah, you can go. I don't need y'all to be around here. Y'all done found the loves of your lives here. Get out. But like I said, it's just me. But we see Huda finally apologizing a little bit, somewhat. I don't know how sincere it was to me, in my personal opinion. Other people might think it's very sincere. Me personally, I am not on the Huda love train. Like, I jumped off days ago, and I'm good on her. But she apologizes to Amaya, and she's like, I mean, I was very emotional, and I usually don't act like that. I'm like, you don't? Because for the last 4 days, that's all we've seen. That's all we've seen of you is emotional. But she said that's not her. That's not, she doesn't act that way. Oh my God, I don't act that way. I'm not that emotional. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I just did it. I'm like, you only sorry because that girl don't want your man no more. You only sorry because you got what you wanted. You only sorry because she's not pursuing him. You're not sorry for what you said. You're not sorry for how you acted. You're only sorry because now you feel it's all in the clear and she doesn't want your man. So now we can be sisters. Oh my God, our sisterhood. Mm-mm. This sisterhood is tainted. This sisterhood is not legit. Some of these connections, these sisterhoods are Huda. Not. Mm-mm. I think she is only a sister and wants to be in a sisterhood until a man is involved. And once a man is involved, she is not a sister. She is not a girl's girl. She is not that. Because she goes spend all her day hyping up this man, even his rights and his wrongs, and then putting other people down for this. Mm-mm. I can't be a girl's girl, and then the second another girl come in and might encroach on territory that I want, and then I call her out of her name. Like now she's not. She's messy. She's also tear motives. That's not girls behavior. But that we move. Um. So nope, 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 nope. She's not a girl's girl and never will be ever, ever, ever. Um, but we do move because I really don't want to talk about them anymore. Let's move to the mess that is the Shelly, Amaya, Austin, Ace triangle, back and forth, square, whatever. Austin and Shelly are still in a couple. Austin and Shelley still enjoy each other's company in each other's time. Austin and Shelley has said that they were going, that as of right in that moment before that she kind of said that it was platonic, not no really no romantic feelings yet, but that wasn't a shutdown like we can never be. She was like, um um that would never be. She's just like right now in this moment I feel it's platonic. And Logan says, by the way, because he hadn't said it, love Amaya. Love Amaya. He loves Amaya. I like Amaya. I think Amaya's cool. But Amaya's interesting. Amaya don't know how to not talk over people. Amaya talks too much. Amaya is a lot. Amaya's a lot. I will say she does not know how to not talk over people, which I find annoying sometimes, funny at other times. It depends on who she's talking to. If I like it. Um, she definitely has the bombshell energy that we were talking about and that we were asking for. But yeah, she talks a lot. Like even in their interview on the After Sun, if you watched it, she was talking over Hannah. Hannah was trying to make a point. She was talking over Hannah. She was just, and you could tell in her face, she's waiting for a time to jump in and say something. She's like, I can't, like she giggles so much. And I love her. For me, I like somebody with a list every now and then, like a small list. And she has that little small list, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's so great!" And so I love that. I find that very fun, and I love hearing it. But she's so. It's still early for her. I want to see her. I want to see her be a little bit more serious. I want to see her be a little bit more into the person she's talking to. And I get this first 2 days, these were very early. She's still trying to figure things out, surface level things. Maybe after this recoupling happens and things happen, we'll see, more and or less of it, of the, oh my God. But I like Amaya. I think she is a great energy. Um, I definitely like the energy, and yes, I agree with you. I will take the super eager over furniture any day. Um, but yes, we do want to see her in a serious conversation. I want to see her like what I want to see what's below surface level. But like I said, it was very early for her. She didn't have to do that right now, so I'm okay with it. Um, but we see the conversations between Shelly and Austin, and they talk, and he's like, "How are you still feeling? Is it still platonic?" I mean, she was like, "I mean, I feel like we're, you know." warming up to each other. And I can see that. I think they're having conversations where that first of all, we're not seeing, number one, which I'm like, okay. Because honestly, I don't really need a whole lot of combos with Austin. He doesn't I don't get the conversations. For me, I'm like bored with his conversations. But um but I guess him and Shelly are talking. We probably aren't seeing all of that. But she was like, I think we're warming up to each other a little bit. And he's like, I agree. I think, we can still, he was like, my best relationships always started off as friendships. So I'm okay with that. And I like that. So I feel like this is a good path that we're taking. And I'm like, okay, cool. I like that. Um, we see a conversation between not Austin, Shelly and Ace, where they're talking, and he's like, notices she has Made in Miami tattoo on her neck. And he's like, what does that mean? She was like, I mean, I'm from Miami. He was like, I know that. She's like, you don't know anything about me. And he's like, no, I know you're from Miami and you go back and forth between Miami and New York. And I'm like, yeah, because she just got a big tattoo to say Made in Miami. What do you think? Hello, Ace. Ace, don't piss me off. You don't know this girl because you're not really talking to her. Y'all are having good, cute conversations, but you're not trying to get to know her. And that is what's pissing me off about Ace and Shelly, because I feel like they do like each other. They like each other, but Ace is not, I don't know if he likes her enough. I think Ace doesn't like Shelly enough. Very much surface level. Ace is very surface level. And he has these same conversations with everybody he talks to. He asks the same questions to everybody he talks to. And it's kind of like, no. Like, no, baby, I need you to. He is so surface level. And I'm like, okay. I kind of feel like, I mean, I stick to my statement that I made a couple of episodes ago. Shelly's man is not in this house yet. Her man is not here yet. And I'm hoping the bombshells coming in can really truly clearly bombshell, and they can either be for Shelly or Landria or both. Like, give us 2 more men, 3 more men. That'd be great. I can't wait to have these men feeling uncomfortable, because I think that's what it's going to take for some of these dudes to either step up or step aside, because they are feeling way too comfortable right now in this beginning times, because they have the power. They are going to be the ones to choose. They have the power. And so I feel like they feel very, very comfortable in in their in these couples. They feel very comfortable in the decisions that they have to make, so they don't feel like they have to do anything extra. They don't have to step up. They don't have to they don't have to do nothing. They just have to exist and let the girls come to them. Well, when it's going to be some pressure on them and some other guys coming in and talking to these ladies, and ladies are getting their heads a little, ooh, oh my, oh, I think that is when we'll see some of these guys start to step up, and I can't wait for that, because they're getting too comfortable. They're getting too comfortable. But I feel like Ace is very surface level, and he's not getting to know him. So they do this whole thing where we'll reintroduce ourselves, and they introduce themselves and try to find out who they are. Shelly did the funniest thing. She was told him that she likes to sing. He was like, "Oh, you can sing." She was like, "Yeah, you want me to sing something?" He was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Baby," and he was like, she was just started laughing. It was so funny. I thought Shelly. So I love Shelly. Love Shelly down. Like I love Shelly down. She's great. And he's like, "Do you play too much?" Blah blah blah. I thought that was really cute. But still, nothing more than surface level. And then Ace has a conversation with Amaya. And their conversation, same thing. She's just like, "Oh my God, Eric, something's it's so funny. Oh my God, you're so cute." Like they have a good conversation, but it's here, very here, and everything about like my only issue with the Maya is everything which that she has conversation. It always has to turn from flirting into something sexual. Like, and I'm like, is that what you're about? Is everything about something sexual with you? Because she's like, "Oh my God, if I get a few margaritas in me, my hands aren't the only thing that clap." I'm like, girl, okay, okay. Why did that have to come into the conversation? Oh, everything it has to be that. And I get what show we're on, y'all. I know. Don't fight me. I know, but it's just like, girl, okay, okay. And then same thing with Ace. Like, I mean, Ace, Austin. Like, her and Austin, I thought, me personally, I thought Amaya and Austin had a better conversation and better connection than her and Ace. I was on, like, okay, they like meditation and they were talking, they were finishing each other's sandwiches. Okay, sorry. Frozen. I watched too much. Thanks, Kennedy, for Frozen. But they finish each other's sentences and they just, I think I heard somebody say they match their freak. Like I think they freak matches, and they're both weird, awkward, kind of simple. Don't kind of, and not in a bad way. Not simple in a bad way. I just think that they're both match each other's freaks, and I thought they had a better connection. Um, in the first anyway, I was just like, okay, well, I think that's actually really good. I think that's better for them. It just seemed like their connection was stronger and then Ace and Shelly's connection was stronger. And I was like, okay, cool. This might be what we see. Um, I'm happy with that. Everybody's okay with where they are in this circle square. Everybody's happy with this square, but I'm just like, okay, I'm okay with this because I felt either way it goes, Shelly was safe, Amaya was probably gonna be safe, and I'm fine with that. I want all them in the house. I want all them in the villa. So, and they can continue to explore the connections with each other. And I was okay with that. So that was interesting. These four was interesting. Let's move on. this, this, this. Nick is so stressed out because Nick likes Belle Dasher and he likes Sierra. This he likes them 50-50. So he says he makes out with Belle Dasher in Soul Ties because Soul Ties is crazy. And then he goes to the photo booth right now and makes out with Sierra because apparently the photo booth is crazy. Wow, wow, wow. But uh it's something. But we see Nick still trying to figure out what he's feeling, what he's thinking. I just really like Bella. I really like Sierra. I'm not gonna say 50-50. He tell the guys he's not gonna say 50-50 anymore. He's just saying what he likes. He has good okay. Here's where I'm not gonna say my issue because I still think Nick is playing this game. And I think Nick is doing the best he can in this situation like this. And I think he's playing Love Island because you're supposed to explore different connections and figure out what's best and what do you like and who. I feel like he's doing that. I also feel like he's doing it not in the wrong way, but in a messy way, I will say. Because like we saw him and Bella, like first of all, he brings both Bella and Sierra breakfast the next day. Um He brings them both breakfast. He then sits out for the first part of the day with Belle-A. He pulls Belle-A, and they're sitting there looking real booed up, real coupled up. Her legs across him, and he grabs her hand. They holding hands, and he rubbing her leg, and like all kinds of like they look real booed up. While Sierra's across the villa looking like, okay. Uh, uh, uh. And so they just laughing and talking. Bella's like, oh, yes, this is my man, my man, my man. She feels it in her bones that this is her man because he is booed up like he is her man. And so then afterwards, he gets up and goes with Sierra to the fire pit, and they're talking, and they now look very booed up because she's sitting all up on him. He's rubbing her leg, and they're just talking. And he asked if she felt a certain way about him bringing breakfast to both Belle-A and herself. And she's like, I mean, in a way, yeah, because I felt like I would want you to be 100% just like for me. She's like, but I understand this process, so I respect the process. So I can't really be mad, even if I feel a certain type of way about it. I can't be super mad that you're still exploring with her because that's what we're here to do. And so I'm not I don't like it, but I have to respect it. And I was like, okay, I get that. I get that. She's being very politically correct about this whole thing, which I appreciate. I appreciate. I think Sarah's very, you know, she understands where she is, and she's not taking anything personal, not from Bella. She respects Nick's decision and all kind of stuff. But she did express that she does feel a type of way about it. She's like, I do feel like, you know, I would want you to be me, will you pick me and be with me and only want to be with me. But I understand the situation and I will not rush your process. I will not rush what you're thinking. It is what it is. And he's like, I appreciate that. I appreciate that you understand and you're giving me space. Um, and it's like, okay, yeah, cool. So it is what it is. So that's that for now. We'll definitely get back to them. Let's talk Alindra and Taylor. They did have a conversation. If you saw the episode yesterday, Saturday, I put the purple line across them because they gave them a very much purple edit on Saturday. We had nothing from Taylor or Landria on Saturday in Friday's episode. They gave them nothing, so they had a purple edit. But we got a little bit of something from them this episode. Very happy about that because hello. Um, they did admit that they don't talk about anything like romantic, anything intimate, or anything like that. But they're both saying that they're slow burners. Um, it's giving very much friend right now. But they both agree that they are still attracted to one another and that they want to, they like where they are and they don't mind slowing it, keeping it at this pace and building up something more. Um, I don't know. I think Taylor is somebody who needs somebody to come in and put pressure on him. I think Taylor needs to see that somebody is coming in and going after her, pursuing her big time, and for him to either step up or step aside. Um, because I feel like he feels like, oh, we're comfortable, we're safe, we're good. She ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Not right now. And I want him to step up. I think he definitely needs to step up a little bit more. More. I want, because I love Alandria so much. I love her. I'm sorry. I love her and I want her to have the experience here on this island where she's desired and wanted. And, you know, I kind of want that. I do. I want that. But Uh, I don't know. I think right now they're still in that we're just friends stage and we're slowly building up to something. And I'm okay with the slow build up. But I'm impatient. I'm impatient. I want either them to step up or they find somebody else for each of them, because I do want both of them in the house and I want both of them there, but something has to happen. I just need more. I need them to give us the producers reasons to put them on our camera screens more. I do. I do. I do. I want that. I want more. I want so much more. I like them. I like them so much together, but I want more because either, like I said, either they need to step it up or they need to let it go and find somebody who's going to give them. And I know some of y'all, and myself included, is not giving up all the hope of Nick and Orlandria. Orlandria. I haven't given up all the hope. I mean, it's diminished a lot because, Nick is showing himself. And I don't know if that's the kind of guy Orlandria is going to pick, but still. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I like them, but I need them to step it up. Um, Charlie and Hannah. I mean, I guess they're all right. Um, Logan says, I need a good bombshell to come in and put pressure on Taylor. I agree. I want Alandria to have a man in there and to give her good attention. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, Charlie and Hannah, they're fine. They're fine. I mean, they were kissing the first time they met each other. They're fine. I I'm happy for Charlie that he has somebody, who came in and gave him someone to exactly who who they're fine. I mean, when people have to cheer you on because you're getting a kiss, it's kind of like sad. Honestly, it's kind of pathetic. I don't know. Like, yeah, yay, somebody likes you, yay. It's kind of honestly, it's kind of sad. I'm I can't even lie. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because you have to cheer on that somebody likes them. But you know what? Good on them. Good on them. Yeah, we move. Um, yeah, we move. Because we do have, we find out there's a recoupling that is going to happen, and the boys are going to choose who they want to be in a new couple with. I mean, we do have a conversation with Austin and Charlie, who both agree that Shelly is so gorgeous. They just both like Shelly. Like Charlie still thinks Shelly's gorgeous, still likes Shelly, but I think his ego was blown when Shelly never got up. So he's kind of like, all right. And now Hannah's here, so he doesn't have to pursue Shelly. But Austin is kind of like, but he's like, I had a good conversation with Maya, who they did meditation, and it was cute. They kissed. They had a moment, Austin and Amaya. So that's why I was like, oh, the connection is cute. Um, it was like, yeah, everybody, but then Shelly comes over, interrupts, and they're still talking, and that's when we found out about the recoupling that's going to happen. Um, Everything was good. The girls were getting ready. Felt a little nervous. Everybody was a little on edge, except the people who just knew. Like Huda had nothing to be nervous about. Hannah had nothing to be nervous about. Alandria had nothing to be nervous about. They just knew. They just knew. You know, they didn't think the guys that they were coupled up with was going to switch, or they knew who was probably going to pick them. The only people who were really like a little nervous was Shelly, Amaya, um, Beldasha, and Sierra, because they were the ones in limbo. Because we knew one girl was going to go home in this episode, and we saw everybody talking after they come down and get ready for the night. We see people talking and trying to figure out, who's good, who's not. Bella talks, not Bella, she doesn't talk first. Sierra talks to Nick first. And Nick isn't giving her much of anything. He's just like, yeah, I like you. I think you're great. Everything's good. And the same thing with Bella. He gave her the same thing. No, real answer. No foolproof. Like, yep, it's me, it's you. Nothing. He was just like, I like you. It's a lot. I'm torn. Blah blah blah. Um, this is where I'm going to go for you, Ace. This is where I'm coming for you because I'm annoyed with Ace in a lot of situations, but I'm annoyed with Ace because well, okay, let me bring that down. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. Sorry about something. Uh, let's get into it because the recoupling, because that's really what we want to get into. So the recoupling starts, and we get the recoupling, and Huda and Jeremiah, great. I'm be honest, I barely listened to his speech. I heard it was nice. It was sweet. I heard we weren't surprised. We weren't shocked. The tables weren't shook. Nothing. We were just like, okay. So Jeremiah and Huda stay together. Great. Then it was Taylor. His speech was nice. His speech was sweet. He picks Alandria. Nobody's surprised by that. I'm happy about that. Great. Good on them. Charlie picks Hannah. To no one's surprise. Nobody was shocked by this at all. No one was shocked. Then it got to this. Ace picks Amaya. And I'm like, what? What? Okay, Ace, and this is where you can step to the front. This is where you need to step to the front. Let me holler at you for a second. Because what are you doing? What is happening right now? You spent all that time talking up Shelly, talking to her, telling her, you literally told her your run with Austin was cute, but you mine now. We go together. Like, what? And then you pick a Maya after a damn conversation? You pick a Maya talking about they 50-50. What? The games you play. The games you play. You know what? Keep it. Keep it, Ace. Keep your games. Keep your games. You don't need Shelly don't need you either. She don't need you either. It's nah, she don't need you either. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She don't need you either. She's better than that. She deserves more than that. You can go. You're done for me. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, I don't like, and people are like, oh, but they can still come together later. Da, 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 da. I don't want it. I honestly, genuinely don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. And then I have a problem because you and Austin had this whole conversation and he told you he was feeling Amaya. Amaya was going to be there. You could still explore your options with Amaya, but why didn't you let Austin pick her? Yeah, you could have still picked Shelly, let her know. Like, yes, I'm feeling you and I want to be coupled with you. And even if you're still exploring options with other people like I plan to do, I just want you to know that but see, the problem is you're not. That's the problem. You're not. You're not feeling her like that. You're not trying to be with her like that. And that's fine. Her man will come. And when he does come and the pressure's on you, don't come crawling back. Don't start trying to play this. Oh, we still together. I still like you. Go to your other one. You picked her. You go with her. Like, no, no, absolutely not. Austin picks Shelly, which, as long as my girl is in the villa, I'm okay with. If it has to be with Austin for now, it has to be with Austin for now. And that's fine. It is fine. Um, and then it all comes down to Nick picking between Sierra and Belle-A. And Nick says in his speech that he's enjoys this time he had with this person. He wants to pick this girl because they had a great time. Their futures align, and he wants to see where this connection goes. He had a great. He can't get out of his mind. Um, what, um, what is the best option? Like he had a great time in, and can never let go of the memories that they made in the photo booth. The photo booth. The photo booth. And in that moment, Bella knew. Her face said, "We ain't had no time in the photo booth." Oh, oh, oh. Okay. And he picked Sierra, and everybody was gooped, gagged, shocked. I was a little shocked. I thought he was gonna pick Bella, but then I was like, "Oh, but no, no," because they had a conversation earlier, Bella and Nick, and they had a conversation about, you know, what do you like to do for fun? Are you, do you like to go out and party? And Bella was like, "No, I don't really like to go out. I'm more of an introvert. I like to stay home." She said, "I mean, I'll go out every now and again, but I would like to just stay home and chill and watch TV, watch movies and blah blah blah." And in that moment, you saw Nick's face go, "Oh, mm, 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 no," and I was like, "Oh, oh no, this man likes to go out. This man likes to be on the go at all times, and he wants somebody who's going to want to be on the go with him, and he don't want to have to fight about it. It's like, we're going out. We got this. We got this. We got this," and he don't want to have to worry about. Saying, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." And it was in that moment I was like, I don't know if he really likes. I mean, I think he likes her on paper, but I don't know if he feels like she is somebody who she can have outside of this. And he picked Sierra because he said their futures aligned. And one thing I will say, because a lot of people online last night was talking about this, they didn't like how Sierra was like, "Good job," and like I mean, I was like, and they're like, "Why she say it like that? Why she do that?" Like, no, I think she was complimenting his speech. Like, you did a good job on your speech. It wasn't to bash Belle-A. It wasn't to make, be smug or smirkly. And she said, they're like, "Why was she smiling?" Because she was happy. This was an awkward moment. She's happy that she got chosen, but then she feels bad because Bella didn't, who they have grown to like each other and really become friends. And so she's like, I feel bad that me staying means she has to go, but I'm happy that I'm staying because I like him. They both liked him. Belle-A would have did the same thing if the roles were reversed. So calm down. Let's relax. This wasn't her being snarky or mean or like, smarmy to Belle-A. She was just like, "No, I'm happy that I was selected. I feel bad because I like this girl, but I'm happy." And she was like, "You did a good job on your speech. It was a good job." I don't think it was anything malicious to Bella at all. I love Bella. I thought Bella was good, but that does mean that being dumped from the island is Belle-A. I ain't gonna be able to talk about Belle-A no more. Well, maybe a little bit, but Bella was awesome. I was a fan. I am a fan of Bella. I like Bella. I think she is sweet. She is kind. I don't know if this was the show for her, but I think she was great. Um, she I don't ever change who you are, Bella. Don't change your morals or let your beliefs go. You do what's right for you, and guess what? Somebody is going to pick you. Somebody is going to choose you and love you for who you are and all that you are. I did love how I mean, not love. I hated when she was like, "I always put my trust in the wrong things. I never get chosen first." Nobody ever chooses me. I was like, oh, girl, somebody gonna choose you. This just wasn't it. But somebody will choose. You're stunning. You're gorgeous. You got a lot. But then I did love Belle. Look, I like Bella in that moment when she was like, oh, she was feeling very vulnerable. And I was like, oh, girl. But Belle came out because Nick came to talk to her before she left. And they went out talking, and he was like, I really did like you. And Belle was like, you ain't got a lot of me. And he was like, no, I'm not lying. I really did. She's like, whatever, it's fine. It is what it is. And he was like, yeah, I hope somebody, you're going to find that person who's going to, care for you. And I'm sorry it couldn't be me. She was like, well, it's not my loss. And I was like, oh, Beldasha. Beldasha is fiery. Beldasha don't play. Beldasha's like, it's not my loss. Because trust me, boo, you the one losing. And he's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, yeah, whatever, you fought. He's like, I didn't mean to hurt you. He's like, you caused this. It's your fault. You know it, but whatever. I was like, okay, Bill. Okay, Beldasha, you better let him have it. You better let him have it on the way out. She was not here for the game. She's like, it is what it is. You said what you said. It's your fault. But I'm gonna miss Beldasha. I'm gonna miss Beldasha. I was very sad to see her go, but I understand, and I think this was the best for her. I don't think this was the show for her. But we love Beldasha here at the Cup. We stand, we rocks with her. We rocks with her. I rocks with her because Logan said, and her energy was so weird. He still never said he did anything wrong. Never said he did anything wrong. I just feel like he didn't do everything right either. He knew what he was going to do when she asked him that last night while they were at the, and she said, tell me straight up, what is it? How you feeling? Is it me? Is it her? He knew where his head was when she asked him, and he didn't say anything. He didn't say, he could have been like, "Mm, I'm feeling her. I know you did. I know. Um, he didn't say. He could have told her like, you know what, I'm leaning more towards her, so she wouldn't feel blindsided. But he kept giving her hope all the way up into that recoupling ceremony. So he didn't do everything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong, but he didn't do everything right either. So that's my thought on it. I still like Nick. I still think he's playing this game right and he's doing what he's supposed to do. But in that moment, and I still think he could have told Bella and or Sierra that they just kissed. That's yeah. Um, but that's a story we're gonna find out very much next preview because we saw previews. Speaking of previews, we see the girls in their dressing room getting ready or getting unready for the night, and we hear Orlandria talking about how Nick was up in soul ties with with Bella, and they was just making out. And Sierra was like, "Wait, what?" And Orlando was like, "Oh, girl, you didn't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't. I didn't mean." He was like, "I didn't know you didn't know. I thought you knew." And he was like, "No, I didn't know." So we about to see the fallout from Nick's messiness on this next episode tonight. So I can't wait to see that. I don't think Alandria was trying to be messy on purpose. I think she literally honestly thought he told her, but she didn't. So we're going to see the fallout of that. And is Sierra going to, is it some new bombshells going to come in and Sierra might be like, I mean, I might look the other way. I might look somewhere else. Or is she, do she try to explore other connections or does she, me personally, I think she go fold. I think she's going to fold. I think Nick is going to she'll give Nick the business for one night, and then the next day he go talk to her, and she'll be like, "Okay, I get it. I'm okay." She will fold. I think she will fold, and I think I need them to stop stressing Nick out because they stressing him out. He breaking out because he's so stressed of all this stuff. Like, ugh. If he think he's stressing out, let's wait till other bombshells come in and start putting on the pressure, the pressure, the pressure. And Nick is a good looking guy, so this is not gonna be the last time Sierra's gonna have to deal with this. Some other girl coming in trying to take her man, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I still think Nick is like, ooh, ooh, Ted Turner, head Turner, just too. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes with this, and we'll be back tomorrow talking about all things Love Island. Love Island UK is starting today. Yeah, started today. We have not finalized that schedule yet, but we will do that soon. I'm thinking Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are going to be that schedule for Love Island UK. We probably just record, probably won't be going live, but we will be talking about Love Island UK as well. But for Love Island, for Soul Ties Live here, it's Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 2:10 Eastern, Fridays and Saturdays at 6:10 Eastern. So we will be doing that. Um, Please, please, and please join us for all of these recordings if you want, or check us out afterwards if you need to. But just support, and we appreciate that. I'm gonna get out of here for now, but before I go, y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to all of our channels. All those links will be in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links, our Patreon, all of our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. My socials are down there as well, all of those platforms as well. This is my Instagram right here. So Instagram up there, everything else down there. Get your merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link is also in the description below. And we're going to get out of here. So I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And cheers, y'all. Bye.